welcome.
Yes, I do. I really do.
Let me see for a camp, finish your curtain. Let's see what he has to say. What's he got for us this time? That probably flew away. Aficionados Chris. It's a guilty pleasure. Aficionados Chris. It's a comfort measure. Aficionados shine the lights, shoot the camera, smile for the world in panorama. He likes to impersonate walk-on.
Hey everybody, Aficionados Chris here, and as you can see next to me, I am with some very, very special community guests, the great EileMonty right here. How are you doing?
I'm good.
That's fantastic. And a surprise, we have Nowacking.
Hey, hi.
Everyone knows her as the Fandom voice of Final Scratch, best Final Scratch I'd say, and best Octavia too. We have the duo together. That's fantastic. So you guys enjoying the con?
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's
Tons
been
of fun.
Probably, I've been having some a decent time, I'd say.
Oh, yeah,
Lost my
definitely.
luggage, which is why I'm not wearing my uniform.
Oh, no.
I think the best thing to ask, a lot of people who watch me know that I've talked about you quite a lot in videos. Always exceptionally favorable. #1 best brony song, I Am Octavia, which both of you were part of.
Yeah!
Eile Cheeks has now become a thing. And inadvertently started shipping between the two of us, so I'm sure a lot of people watching are orgasming right now.
Oh yeah, so many OTPs. I got both OTPs here.
This one's the best one. I think the obvious question, especially for you, because you've grown immensely in subscribers. I believe you have 40,000 right now?
Yeah, 42 I think.
42,000, that's far more than me. But the biggest thing, you have your community guest, so you have a little bit of a celebrity status in a certain demographic, I'd say. I mean, we were just trying to get you in here, swamp a lot of people, wanted to get your picture, talk to you, sign things. How does that feel? Like, you've found a fandom that appreciates you just as much as the actors and the crew of the show.
It's really sweet, and it's a real big compliment when people come over and say, oh, you can have your autograph, can I see a picture? It's really lovely, and it's lovely to meet everybody, really. It's nice to meet fans.
And I'd say the same for you. I mean, you've got a huge following, especially as the voice of, the fan voice of Final Scratch. Thank God she hasn't spoken yet, because I want that to be canon.
Yeah, people are gonna, like, explode if someone, if they actually provide Vinyl with a voice, because everyone's gonna be angry. Like, no one's gonna be happy.
They need to have you do it. That's what I think. I mean, if Octavia talks, it has to be Eile.
Yeah.
She's gonna come out with like an American accent. Hey, Vinyl, let's go do some music. Oh, let's do that. Oh, friendship is magic. Oh my God, I'm Vinyl Scratch. Oh.
I love that Octavia sounds like a little bit of Pinkie Pie. The other thing, as you demonstrated earlier with trying to sing my theme song, don't worry, not everyone knows the lyrics, but you are an astonishing singer, I have to say. I Am Octavia's #1, and I have an EileMonty folder on my music. But you produce a lot of music. Most of it covers. Sometimes you have something original, usually a collaboration with someone else.
Yeah.
Have you ever considered putting together a full album, maybe of original work or just some fandom songs, something like?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking we're gonna do a little EP of the BABSCon I opening ceremonies and be like putting that out, Bandcamp and stuff. And then me and Austin Hull, who have done a few originals with covers, we're gonna put out an album. Hopefully get that together. I might do a covers one, but probably that would be for free because, like, the covers are other people's songs.
Copyright issues right there. Now, I am a big fan of your bridge series, Dark Swap. As a big fan of the Black Lagoon anime, I find it hysterical.
Yeah.
But I've been subscribed for a long time. I haven't seen any new episodes. Are there any more being produced?
Oh yeah, I'm working really hard on episode 3 right now. It's, I'm sorry, 4. Because 4 and 5, it was originally supposed to be 1 episode, but it's the musical episode. And so the songs, I didn't account for songs taking longer than actual scenes, so the episodes are going to be long, like, even for Dark Swamp. Dark Swamp is usually like a half an hour episode around, but this one, it might be like longer, and it's my series, so I'm like, screw it. If you want to watch it, watch it. If you don't, fine, I'll watch it.
Worth the wait, I'd say.
Yeah.
Always, if you're going to take a long time, might as well give them a big to-do.
Yeah, and Eile will be a big part in that because the arc that covers episode 4 and 5 has a lot of edit in it.
Yep.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Lesbian nun.
Oh,
yes. Lesbian nun.
I don't even know. I hope it's just my adult audience that's watching. Dear.
Don't ask your parents, kids.
Now, obviously, because you both are, as we've pretty much established, you're very prolific fan voice actors, I'd say, but you do get a lot of roles that are not plenty related. Your biggest role, I think, so far has been Bunny's mom. She's taken on a very interesting field
very
for a lot of people.
interesting. Yeah, Google Batman's mom and
I tried that once. It was
Make sure safe search is on. Children.
Yeah.
Okay.
Children don't do that.
or well, they can even find Button's Adventures right now. That would be another issue. Yeah, so you've done a lot of now. Are there any projects right now that you are either wanting to be a part of or have been asked to do, pony related or otherwise?
Well, we can probably reveal something. There is going to be a second part to I Am Octavia.
Ooh.
Wow, this is the first interview to get that.
Exclusive.
Wow, and it's.
I'll slip you a 20 later after this.
And this one's mostly going to be, as I Am Octavia was mostly focused on Octavia, this one's going to be mostly focused on Vine.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I think we'll just give that bit away. There's going to be more raps in the future. I'm trying to think of other things I'm doing. I start things and then I get back to them later. There's a Parasprite song, there's more stuff with Austin. There is a Pinkie Pie cover that I'm doing on the rock song. I'll keep that a surprise because that's going to be fun. But yeah, that's all I can think of.
Anything for you, Nowacking? Any new projects?
Yeah.
The I Am Octavia 2, apparently.
So just in the fandom or?
Oh, just any job, I'd say. You're both. I'd say hopefully ponies are not your only work.
No, I'm working on the Dark Swamp, of course, but I'm also working on Pokemon Bridge.
Yes, that's another funny bridge series.
Yeah.
I'll plug something. There's a game called Hat in Time, which I voiced 2 characters in.
Yes, you did a Let's Play. That was hilarious. Please do more
My
of those.
first ever Let's Play. And I play Moustache Girl and Queen Vanessa, which are totally 2 different characters. And they're both evil, which is great. I love evil characters.
Evil characters are the most fun.
And always the British person is the evil one.
Really, a closing statement I'd say, because there's a lot of people who are watching who I'd say safely are at least inspired by you or look up to a couple of you. So for a lot of people who want to break into, say, the voice acting, internet or otherwise, or just to break into the pony community, what do you think would be the best choice of action for them?
Well, with voice acting, I'd say go to Voice Acting Alliance. That's where I started. I watched YouTube videos at first, and I was like, oh, hey, you can actually do this. Like, I didn't know people could record from home and edit and all that shebang. And then I looked up on Google, found Voice Acting Alliance, which was great. It has threads, and there's people there that can critique you who are in the profession, and some people are not, but they have a great knowledge of it. And there's Voice Acting Club, and there's a new site called Vocal Loco, which is for singers as well, and that's a great site. With the pony stuff, it's when you say breaking into the fandom, I normally say to people it's kind of like anything partially done. If your video's seen, really, I mean, yeah, it's luck with that. It's stuff is seen, and contacts. That's in the professional business as well, really. Contacts. I mean, Nowacking's introduced me to contacts. I've introduced her to contacts. Sent friends auditions and stuff. It's all about contacts. I'm having talent.
It's all about contacts. That's
Yeah,
why I'm
it
wearing
is.
glasses.
We'll make sure you get a cut of the profits somehow. You're just sitting there on board. How about you, Nowacking? Any words of wisdom I'd say to anyone of the same caliber?
I'm just absorbed in the content. It's like, how do I stop looking at it? Did you get it? Did you get it?
You can talk about the acting, like
Yes.
Yeah. Acting
talk about it
classes.
earlier.
Yeah, acting classes I would recommend. Because like voice acting, most people don't get that like the acting comes first. Like you can do, I don't care if you can do like a jillion voices, if you can't act and become a character, then you're not gonna go anywhere.
Well, it's called voice acting for a reason.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There's acting with your voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say we'd close it off, and it's great again to see you both here. You were especially a nice surprise. Only expected Eileen, believe it or not, and actually I didn't expect her to come.
We like joined
Tell you
the
on
hit.
England.
Oh yeah. That was a surprise. Even for me, I was like, I'm going to BABSCon, woo!
I didn't even expect to come here. I just got an email once saying, hey, you're press now. Oh great, got to scout with some money and get here.
Oh.
Yes, so I think that's really all I'd have to say. Thanks to EileMonty for joining me, and Nowacking aka the best final scratch ever, Chris and you. And really, I think if you have anything left to say, which I'm assuming is nothing,
Let's fly to the castle.
I'll be sure to get her to sing my theme song professionally one day.
With the actual
everyone
words.
watching,
You can beatbox it right now. I've never heard it, but I bet I
you
can.
could probably wing it.
Yeah, I can wing it. I'll totally.
We'll get her professionally recorded. We'll get a good cover.
We'll add some kazoos, and it'll be just great.
We have it on camera now, so now we have to abide by it. All right. Well, thanks again for joining us, and hope you all have a wonderful day. And see you all later. Goodbye.
Hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed that video, and if you did, definitely hit that subscribe button. Also, if you want to keep up to date with all my video projects, you can like my Facebook page, which is facebook.com/aficionadoschris. You can follow me on Twitter, which is @aficionadochris, and support me on Patreon by clicking this link right here. Thank you for watching, and be sure to also check out my 2 previous videos.